In this video demonstration, I want to demonstrate what actually happens when an alert is triggered in Soteria. So first of all, an emergency response group is created inside Soteria. And then all the groups in Soteria on your phone, which are in the same category of the alert, will amalgamate into this emergency response group. The Soteria control center operator will also be notified and will also be able to monitor this group for assistance. Assistance and communication, everything happens in this emergency response group, where information can be shared instantaneously, like for example, locations, photos, and then last, once the emergency incident is resolved, the emergency response group will be closed by the operator on duty. Okay, so when you click on the bottom right floating button, and you will then get three buttons: your WOM button, alert button, and then the SOS emergency button. We are now focusing on the alert button. When you click on the alert button, you will get this alert screen. The alert screen is broken up into four categories: the blue one, which is on the road; the green one, which is in my neighborhood; the pink one, which is my family; and then the red one, which is red emergency. For the sake of this demonstration, we are going to focus on broken car, which is a blue alert. So when you push that button, another screen will pop up. This screen will basically give you two options. The one is to report a broken car, and the other option is I need help. Click on I need help. Click on the send button. This is how you trigger an alert in Soteria. What Soteria will do is it'll look at all the blue groups, the driving groups that you are in or that you have created. Now in my case, I have 5 blue or driving groups on my phone. The very first one, my wife created a group and she put me in that group. Then the second group was a group that the Safe Freeway Project created of all drivers that are on the road in the morning between 5 and 6 o'clock on the N2. And so I thought this is a pretty cool group to be in, just in case something happens. Then at least when I trigger an alert, the people who are on the road at more or less the same time as what I am, all these people will also be notified of my emergency. To me, this is almost like a virtual convoy that is created. So I requested that I am part of this group. And so the Safe Freeway Project added me in this group. Then the third group that I have is one that my mom created. She put my dad in it, my wife, and she put me in that group. Then I thought to myself, okay, well, if I have an emergency on the road, there are 2 friends that I really would like to know. So I can't ask my mom to add these friends in her group. And I also don't want to contact the Safe Freeway Project because these 2 friends of mine have absolutely nothing to do with any of the groups that I already have. So I created my own group and I put these 2 buddies of mine in that group. Then the last group that I'm in is created by a lady in our church. She added some of our church members in there and myself. So these are the 5 groups that I have on my phone within the driving category or the blue category. Now when I trigger that alert button and I press send, the emergency response group will be created. Soteria will look at all the groups that I have on my phone within that category, which is the blue category, which is the driving category, and it will amalgamate all those people into that one group. And of course, Soteria Control will also be in that group to assist and to monitor. So on my phone, this is what it will look like. It'll give the location, and everybody who is in that group will be able to see the communication between me and Control or anybody else. They'll be able to communicate with us. Everybody will be able to help me in my time of need or in my emergency. The choice is yours who you want to be in a group with. You don't necessarily have to have so many people in a group. You choose. So if that group's too big, you don't join it. You just leave it. Or you create your own little groups. And this principle of groups and alerts apply to all the different categories in Soteria. Now, the one thing to note is that Soteria does not join groups in different categories because the people you want to notify when you are in your neighborhood are not the same people who you want to notify when you are on the road. This is basically the principle behind creating groups and the purpose of groups when an alert is triggered.